Today we got the Fragor Prime. Now this weapon is old meta, like 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago meta. It's still meta. I got a really good fun build with the Fragor Prime. It's insane, man. That melee infliction do some damage. So if y'all like this type of video, man, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into this wonderful video. Now, starting off with the Fragor, right? There's many ways to build this, and obviously, honestly, I don't know why I'm using this. Use Discipline Merit, right? So this is the build I recommend you to use if you're gonna be using melee afflictions. There's a lot of ways you can go. You can go with like melee. You can have a melee influence build. I know you guys don't like melee influence, so we're not gonna be using that. You can also go with like a melee exposure build, but melee afflictions is perfect because with crush and ruin, you're gonna be doing a lot of like hammer, like on the ground. They're gonna be flung all around. They're gonna be falling, and that's gonna be able to get you that insane amount of damage for that status procs. Additional 6 additional status. I can't speak. 6 additional stacks to your status when their enemy is knocked down or flung by melee attacks. So that's really good. So look, we're going to be using spring-loaded blade. It's really good because on status effect, +1 range for 24 seconds stacks up 2 times. So now we're going to get a maximum of 4.6 meters of range instead of 2.6. So that's good. Prime pressure point just for extra melee damage. Now, killing blow. If you want to go with melee elementals, because it's kind of the same thing, I believe, but this is just with more damage. Melee elementals be more for like status damage, you know, more slash, more product. So you can choose which one. If you want to save some of your capacity, you can go with melee elementals because it's 9 instead of killing blow, which is 11. Berserk Fury just for more speed on kill, which is really good. Galvanized Steel for more critical chance with added +30 stacks up to 4 times critical damage, which is really good. Blood Rush, we're going to be getting really good crits. We're going to be viral for our status, right? And it has really good impact status, which is insane because it's, like I said, it does really good damage. But look, unique trait is also pretty cool too, because now you can add on to like +3 initial combo multiplier. So that's really is, you're going to get your 12 times combo multiplier really quick. So you need Discipline Merit just so you can obviously just spam your heavy without losing it. But honestly, if you do end up losing it, you're gonna get it back like after like 10 hits, which is crazy, you know, because with Berserk Fury and with Arcane Strike, this weapon becomes very, very fast, right? And then that goes into our melee Warframe. I said melee Warframes. That goes into our Warframe Arcanes. We're gonna be using Arcane Fury, Arcane Strike. When you're using weapons like this, you always want to use Arcane Fury. You don't need Arcane Strike, honestly. It just depends on how you're playing. I just want to show you guys the max damage with both melee Warframe Arcanes and mods, so stuff like that. Corrosive Projection, this does lower enemies armor by 18%. Your aura does, depending on buffs or debuffs you will have on enemies, like Steel Charge would buff your melees, Rifle Amp, Holster Amp buff primary, secondary. You have Corrosive Projection that lowers enemies armor, some that gives you and your team more health. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Your aura does matter. So if you want to use Corrosive Projection, just understand you do need a dash polarity. And then Companion, this is important too, because Companion matters with your damage also, right? We're gonna be using the Panzer with the build, nothing too crazy. Thing from over here, I ain't gonna lie, I need to put some foam on this. I'm being lazy. But yeah, so that's really it. Look, I'm gonna get some high level gameplay for y'all, like some level 180, something nothing too crazy. Look, it's your boy Water. Let's get into this wonderful gameplay. as you guys can see, the Fragor Prime is actually really good. It's always been good, but it's just been overshadowed with it just being 6-7 years old, and there's just way more weapons now. They're a lot more fun, or just got crazy more buff, you know what I'm saying? But this weapon is still meta. Do not sleep on this. The old gens are still meta. Do not sleep. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like the video, man, please leave a like and subscribe. I was supposed to be dropping videos all weekend, but for some reason my videos just didn't feel like uploading. It'll take like a day to upload, which is weird, but I finally got it to work now from the last video I just dropped. Make sure y'all like this, make sure y'all like and comment on that video too, of the Armstrong, sorry. But yeah, this way you want, man, I'm out.